Welcome back, hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So last episode we took down the Lagombi in order to get the armor set, and as you can see, interesting kind of thing for a gunner to wear. Definitely looks like I'm ready for the cold, and it actually does give you the stats to be able to handle the cold. The bigger draw, though, is that evade distance. That's so nice to have on the heavy bow gun. It's probably going to be a skill I'm going to try to get on a lot of armors as I'm going forward with heavy bow gun. But today we have... Actually, no, before I do go for that, I am going to talk to... what's his name? The Wycoon here, because we did do the one quest that got him the Wyporium upgrade. Come, Hunter, behold the eye-watering spectacle that is the new Wyporium. Just gotta lower that a little bit. Thanks to you, I have more carts with which to conduct the wheeling and dealing, means more transactions. Plus, I get this fluffy butt cushion. Happy faces all around, right here. Okay, so nothing really to actually do there, but we'll head off and deal with Najarala next. Wonder what color Najarala is. What strange cries issue from its monstrous maw. Here come the quests. Yeah, so where is it? Right there. Okay, so probably have to mount it in order to, like, topple it and mount it in order to wound the back for the quest there, or the sub-quest. And we'll just quickly get ourselves nice and fed here. Let's go for temper. And we'll just skip that so we can get right into the quest. I don't know how long Najarala is going to take. Like, I didn't actually try getting the Lagombi heavy bowgun because I think I'll have to, like, build the Arjros, upgrade it to Gongalala, then maybe it has a tree off that. It's kind of hard to use the weapons when you don't know, like, the full trees sometimes, but everything is looking good. We're all loaded up. We'll head out for this Najarala hunt. And Najarala is a really interesting monster, but I have to admit, I feel like they sort of designed themselves into a corner using it. Like, once we actually start the fight and we examine the skeleton and, like, the pose of it, it feels like they really didn't have any other rooms to work with it when it comes to, like, snake wyverns. It's something, as soon as you start seeing it in action, you notice, yeah, that's kind of... How else would you do that, exactly? So we just gotta get up to see Naja, which should be just the next area. And Najarala does have a pretty neat intro. Here we go. I didn't mean to have the stupid smug look, it just kind of happened. When you realize that they actually had the hunter jump over a monster before we got aerial style. But there is Najarala. It's a unique design. I like it because it kind of gives me like this feathered serpent sort of feel for just like the looks of it. And there's a lot of interesting habits and just things regarding Naja too. Like, it's one of the few monsters that actually, like, really harnesses sound in order to be effective. Like you can see, the frequency of its roars, or the blasts, are actually in time to be able to make, like, dislodged scales detonate in a way. I guess have... What would it be called? Oh, that did not mount like I wanted it to. Nor did that. Ow. I'm trying to think, like... Mythbusters did an episode regarding it, like, can a voice break glass? And there's, like, a certain frequency, I'm trying to remember what it is. There's a specific name, I believe, for it. not coming to mind right now, and I do admit I have other things trying to keep me occupied here. But they basically operate that principle, where it makes just the perfect frequency that the thing just keeps echoing and then detonates into that, like, little shrapnel blast. And it's only the scales that he flings off. There's nothing, like, he can use when it's attached to him. So I guess maybe, like, the body is able to stop or absorb the vibrations. But where I feel like they kind of... See, in some ways I think they did, but in others they just might be able to get away with something a bit different for snake wyverns, but... My problem is that he always has this kind of pose when you, like, have him idle, is he's resting on his own... Okay. Yeah, that's actually where evade distance comes in handy, try and get out of the coil like that. But because he always, like, sits back up this way, I think every time you try using the snake wyvern model, you just kind of make it look like a Najarala in a... Ow. Way. That did a lot. So I think what'd be better, and we've kind of seen him do it a little bit, although, Runa, can you actually get the thing's attention for a while? He almost kind of does this, like, side step, where you can see all four of the legs are on the ground, but he's not that, like, upright pose. It's sort of like that in a way, where have him not quite perched up like this, or not have the monsters kind of upright like that. Yeah, and there those break again. He's not too difficult as long as you're able to mind a lot of his tricks. But like that, where he's almost... Oh, okay. Okay, get out of that. There we go. Like... I would like to see more snake wyverns because we could always use more diversity in Monster Hunter as a series. But they've definitely got to figure out a way to, like, make snake wyverns more diverse and try to not be too much like Najarala. It'd be nice to see Najarala back in the series. As always, it's nice to see monsters come back. However, it feels like it is a bit of a dead end or corner with how the pose and the skeleton sort of rests. If they can figure out something more where it's like just a really long-bodied wyvern, or even like the stretched-out Leviathan model, it'd probably work better. Yeah, and he's definitely can be annoying because even like the little things he tosses out are able to like catch you in a roar lock. Well, that kind of failed. No, I think he's changing areas. So that's one of the things where I really do like the design, because it does have that feathered serpent-esque feel, just because of how, like, all the scales on him sort of are. Oh, get out of that, because again, that blast is very powerful. And it is basically a sonic weapon. He's the only monster, aside from Tigrex, that really, I think, weaponizes sound like this in the series. Or at least what we kind of know. I think Frontier has had a few monsters that are a bit more likely to use sound as weapons. Okay, I did get out of that, so that's good. And I got the sub-quest done. And, okay, now we're probably going to shred through them because we're going to be using the pierce shots. See if we can't break the tail off. Or, not off, but just like damp. Actually, can you cut Najarala's tail off? I don't know for certain. Yeah, get out of there, because he does have a paralyzing bite that he can use if he gets you in that coil. And careful for... Yeah, see, like something more like that, where it's not quite this perched up cobra stance. That, I think, is going to be the big thing to try to figure out, is a way to make the monsters... Ow. Or snake wyverns, if they do bring more into the series. To have to be a bit more distinct than, say, leviathans, or even like that, where he's just kind of moving. He's not upright fully. There's potential there, it's just trying to figure out what is the best way to maximize that for Naja. Or, well, for the snake wyvern family. Wait, he's not here yet? Oh, maybe he actually dug right to the nest. That could be where it is. It may have been limping, so to basically recuperate went straight for the nest. I thought it might have had to stop through here, but maybe not if we damaged it enough. And evade distance makes climbing so much easier, too. Because every dodge up, you get that extra little bit of space you cover. Yeah, there it is, sleeping. I think that was the tail... No, sounded like the tail might have broken, but doesn't look it. Oh, careful. There it is. There we go. Tail break and the final shot, too. Nice combo. But I can see why... Where am I? Oh, there I am. I can see why the snake wyverns didn't make a return in, like, World and Iceborne. If the Leviathan models were going to have problems, like, just interacting in the map and that, this would probably be a more nightmare thing to try figuring out. We didn't see any in Rise, which well, I mean, we did see new Leviathans, but maybe we'll see something more snakish come the expansion, if there is going to be one. I imagine there will be. But yeah, snake wyverns, it'd be nice to see more of them, but they have to be more unique. Like, I think they do have to be more almost like slithered to the ground, and instead of like having the full mountain on top of itself, more like Cobra-esque in a way, where it's just more like back and reared up. I'm sure if Capcom and the developers and designers, etc., take time and try to really focus, they'd hammer out some neat designs for snake wyverns. And Naja, again, it's not a bad one at all. It's just that it is one where if you try to take the skeleton as is, I think you would really get yourself backed into corners with it. Oh, but a lot of rewards from it. Oh. That's actually good, because I think there's a heavy bowgun. I don't know if we can make, but I know we can upgrade into it. Maybe. Yeah, Resounding Peril added to the gallery, Veggie's ingredient level upgraded, which is nice, and Grains upgraded. Najarala on expeditions, and we can save there. So we'll do a little bit of talking around the village, see what's going on. Oh, okay, is this... Yeah, this is the chef's area. Definitely got quite the upgrade to his spot. So it looks like there might just be the chef to talk to. Yeah. Okay, well, before we do that, let's take a look at some of the gear. I want to see. Yeah, can't do anything there. Nothing there about it. Nothing there. And nothing there. I know there's definitely a Najarala heavy bowgun. I guess I just don't know what you exactly have. Maybe the Chilling Beak is the upgrade to, or the part that unlocks it to be built. But yeah, it definitely has that, like, Mesoamerican Quetzalcoatl feathered serpent look. Especially if you look through some of the armor. Like, here it's... I mean, the snakes are interesting to have over the shoulders, that's for sure. It's just that Tranquilizer, Hearing Paralysis, not really something we'd be able to work with for heavy bowgun. I guess if you want to do bow, you could. But I do gotta admit, that's a really nice looking guard for, like, the gunner armor. Okay, let's talk to the chef here. Welcome home, Hunter. You seem like you like new improved kit. new and improved kitchen. I gotta slow down and actually read. The Chico Sans felines delivered higher quality ingredients and renovated the kitchen as well. All thanks to you, Hunter JJ. That means thank you. Well, this is only the beginning. I have many plans for the new kitchen. You see, the Trovarians say they'll build a fancy spit for us so we can cook well-done steak here in the kitchen. But to build the fancy spit, they need materials from a Rathian's roost. So now you must hunt a Rathian. I already filed the quest with Guildmarm. I know the Trovarian trouble. Finish the quest, and the fancy spit is yours. Don't forget to say Gigi to the Chico Sans chief, okay? Good manners are so important. Yes, let's see. Can we talk to her as well? Yeah, she's actually the one we talked to. Oh, Hunter, just marvelous. Thank you for hunting that Najarala. I'm happy to say we were able to deliver those ingredients to the street cook. And with a little feline elbow grease, we managed to spruce up your kitchen quite a bit too. Do you like it? You're welcome in our village whenever you feel like taking a load off. Wait just a moment. Is that caravaneer of yours all right? Look at him. He's white as a sheet. Although you'd hardly know it the way he has his face buried in that letter. I hope he hasn't received bad news. Okay, I guess we're doing story time. There you are. Bad news, Kindred Hunter. Terrible news, in fact. It's the Ace Hunters. They weren't able to take down the Gormagala. They were injured and only 2 of them made it back to the Gathering Hall. As for the other 2, we just don't know. The guild is in an uproar. This is just plain awful. We have to save them. Put your fast-walking boots on, kid, because you and I are going over to the Gathering Hall. But I wanted to end the episode. Oh. Julius and the Ace Gunner. I forget her name. You know what? Since we are kind of at this point, maybe we'll just go through... Actually, I guess I don't have the option. Commander. Oh, right. You alright, son? Just hold on. Lord Scribe, we had the Gormagala. We had it. I don't understand how it... Trust me, you can't imagine what we saw. We can't believe it ourselves. There was this black dust, powder from its scales, like a kind of dander. The Gormagala must use it as an auxiliary sense to supplement its poor eyesight. We shouldn't have gone near the dust. It was a stupid, stupid thing to do. Urgh. Where are the other 2? Are they safe? I'd better take it from here, y'all. As soon as the guild received word from the commander, we ordered the Ace Hunters exfiltrate. But only these 2 returned. Danged if I know why. The other 2 have dropped right off the guild network. And we have to help them. Hold your popos, Commando. The guild's already doing everything in its power. We need to stay calm before we make matters worse. Just keep that behind where I can see it, and that came out wrong. That Gormagala will pay. That goes for you too, Mr. Carabineer. You put him right out of that chapeaued head of yours. I've got this matter under control, and right now, telling the aces that are alive comes first. You do that, Guildmaster. You make dang well sure you do that. Kindred Hunter, I'm going to run back the caravan and fill the others in on what's transpired. Wait a second. Wait a dang second. Has anyone seen the pussycat? Where'd your main palico go? Dang it, it'll have to wait. Let's regroup the caravan, maybe he's already back there. God, this is just going back and forth with everything. Could I get a moment of peace? No. Hold on to something solid. Hold on to something solid, Kindred Hunter, because you're not going like this. It's your main palico. He's gone. The stupid fuzzball is nowhere to be found. He must have gone to rescue the Ace Hunters all by his lonesome. Gah! If I get my hands on that reckless fool, I'll grab him by the scruff of the neck and... it doesn't matter. Where are the 2 Ace Hunters? Where's the Ace Palico? Are they in deep deuces? Is the Joker wild? Darn the Guildmaster, we're doing this my way. I'm calling for an expedition. We have to locate Gormagala, end of story. Go, Kindred Hunter. Find the Gormagala, and you'll find the others. They're alive, they have to be. I can feel it in my Carabineer and bones. Okay, that out of the way, I am finally going to end this episode here, but you guys let me know what you'd like us to do next episode. Do we keep going through the monsters, or do we go on expedition for Gormagala? Let me know in the comments right down below, and we'll see what you guys think of for our next episode. Thank you guys, as always, though, for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. If you did like the video, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave them in the comments right down below. Until I catch you all in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.